Hey guys, welcome back to the Credit Card Blueprint. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the 6 ways that you guys can impact your credit score today. Stuff you can do today that can make your score go up tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy it. Smash that like button. And for all things credit card building, credit cards, how to travel for free with credit cards, make sure you guys follow and subscribe because we have a whole bunch of fantastic stuff coming out very, very, very soon. So like, follow, do what you guys do, and let's dive into this. So the first thing that you guys can literally do today is to make sure every bill is on auto pay. Auto pay and payment history is the biggest factor for your credit score. Payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. So the least that you can do is make sure you're auto enrolled every month for paying your credit cards. Now, I know it's incredibly important to pay off your credit score, but your credit card, but the least that you can do is make that minimum payment plus some, right? It's very, very, very important to do. Even one 30-day late payment can significantly lower your credit score. The second thing that you guys can do is lower your credit utilization rate. So this is very important. The ideal goal is to keep it under 30%, meaning if you have a credit balance of $100, you never want to spend more than $30. Realistically, the best for maximizing your score is keeping it under 10%, so $10 for every 100. So this is very important here. This can easily make a huge impact on your credit score because imagine you're a bank, right? And you have somebody that has $1,000, credit card and they're maxing that out. That's not going to look good, right? So you want to make sure you're keeping it under at least 30% utilization rate. All right, the third thing that you guys can do, and you can literally do it today, is to actually check your credit report and dispute errors. Banks and companies make mistakes, so you can look for incorrect late payments. You can look for accounts that aren't yours, wrong balances, and any, duplicate accounts. One thing I've noticed with checking it is sometimes, you'll have 2 accounts when realistically you only have 1. So removing them or even negotiating and calling them, can drastically implement your score, and it's not costing you any money. You just got to look, check, and call. The fourth thing that you guys can do right now is to become an authorized user. Now, pretty much what this does is it makes you have a longer credit history, essentially, especially if you do it at a young age. So here's kind of the perfect person you want to ask: somebody with a long credit history, somebody with a permanent payment history, because the last thing you want to do is become an authorized user and have that person start miss payments, and it could be affecting your card. And obviously the low utilization rate. So their positive history may help strengthen your credit portfolio depending on the scoring model and the lender, but some people do see improvements within a couple of months. And this is a free thing that you guys can do and implement. All right, the fifth thing that you guys can do is to not apply for every new credit card. I feel like every time I go on TikTok or YouTube or turn on my TV, it's some sort of credit card company ad. Don't sign up, right? This is very, very important to do because a hard hit on your credit score will affect your credit, right? It's going to affect your credit. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to be very, very hard and increase your credit, you're going to not want to apply for every single card. So multiple applications in a short period, can appear more risky for lenders. So make sure you only pretty much apply for a credit card when you need it or want to maximize the value out of it. All right, the sixth thing that you guys can do, and a very, very important one, is to pay down collections in past due accounts. There's a lot of people on YouTube and TikTok that will say, don't ever pay them. But it's very, very important. Bring those delinquent accounts up quickly as possible. This is important because while paying down or collection doesn't automatically remove it from your credit report, becoming current or maintaining positive history helps your credit score recover over time. But negative payment history remains on your credit report for up to 7 years and will lessen, as it ages here. So these were the top 6 things. But one of the things that I think it's important to note with every video is the credit score facts. How does your score break down? So 35% actually is payment history, 30% is credit utilization, 15% is the length of history, 10% is new credit, and then the other 10% is a credit mix. So having a mortgage, car loan, credit card, a variety is actually good because the bank will look at it and go, okay, they can handle multiple accounts at once, and they have good payment history, right? You can see where this stuff's important. But the fastest way to just see improvement is to just pay it down. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but pay down your credit card balances, get all past accounts current, which is important, and just try to keep that utilization rate down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, like, follow, and we'll see you guys down below. Don't forget, comment as well. So like and follow, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.